Okay.
Okay, so things we like about Azure Standard. Just because it's kind of fun to do a video about this, I guess. Just
So one of the things we like to bring up is the things we do. One of the things we start doing is shopping at Azure Standard. We heard about it and like we like what they do. Everything is organic. They don't spray. And how do you know they don't spray? Because like sometimes we get stuff that has a little bit of bugs and stuff in it. So
well, like if you get like their grains and you don't put them in the cooler or freezer, then like after a while, then there'll be like bugs or something in it, which I completely welcome that because then if it didn't spray some kind of chemical or poison on it, then bugs will be happy to grow in it.
yeah,
Okay, so that's one thing, I guess.
that's one big one. And so here's one of the things that I decided to get. It's their organic coffee. You can see right there. So this stuff is it's whole beans.
They have ground.
They have ground also, but we just got this because
They are out of them.
yeah, they're out of the ground stuff. We just grind it at home. Um, it doesn't have like the deep acid flavor, and it's like and compared to the other organic brands, it's like actually a more subtle flavor, which is good too. Because
So I think we have like a sneaking suspicion that even a lot of organic brands of coffee spray some kind of weird chemical on on the coffee because they all have like then when it sits, then it has like this acidic taste to it.
and it smells and tastes a little bit like gasoline or something like that. It's like it's a little
After it sits
strange.
for a while.
Yeah,
But this one does not.
That one
This
does
one has
not.
passed the gasoline test.
Yeah.
So that's a good brand of coffee. So they carry this, so that's good. Another, I'll do the ice cream. They have this brand of ice cream, which is made in California. It's all organic. What I like about this is that it's probably the only organic brand of ice cream that I have ever found that does not have weird gums or
Yeah.
thickeners and gums in it. I don't like gums or thickeners in my ice cream. And they do have egg yolk, which is acceptable to me. But they just have milk, cream, sugar, egg yolk, and the vanilla. And whatever, yeah, we've only got the vanilla bean one, but so yeah, I like that because besides this one, our next go-to would be Haagen-Dazs because they don't have any fillers or thickeners in their vanilla ice cream either.
But we always stick with like just the vanilla and stuff like that because like when we
Their
try to
other
get the
flavors
other
have weird
flavors,
stuff
they have
in it.
weird stuff. And it might be the same for this brand. Also, I'm not really sure, but we try to keep our ice cream and stuff like that very minimal because we'll add like fresh mint that we picked from the garden. If we want like chocolate mint ice cream, we throw some chocolate into it, stuff like that. So we keep it as kosher as possible. Another thing we like about Azure is that you can do lots of bulk orders for like different grains and stuff like that or organic. So it's
good for our chickens,
for our animals,
birds, or whatever,
our sheep and ourselves if we like we want to grind up fresh wheat to make like wheat cereal or something like that. And their oats and stuff like that. Their oats are really good.
Barley, we have their whole corn that we just grind to make cornbread, which is really good.
We take their blue corn, grind it up, let it soak, and throw it into a cornbread recipe. It's fantastic. Another thing we like is
their fruits are really fresh tasting. Like, well, all right, so you know how most organic apples you get from this like a grocery store usually have like a shiny covering on them, like they still put like wax or something on them. At least the apples that we got from Azure did not have that sheen over them. So I'm hoping they don't actually, it doesn't look like it had wax on them. So that's good.
And we had some oranges recently also that were tangerines. Oranges.
Yeah.
They were really good, very juicy. Our kids
Probably
really
some of the freshest tasting oranges or tangerines I've ever had. They almost taste like they just came off the tree. So they're that delicious.
Very good. And then also it's like when you go and do the pickups, like you go and you do pickups with people, like like your placement and like you help unload the truck. So it's like another thing I like is everyone works together. Everyone's like looking for the names that are on the packages, bringing it to each other's vehicles. And so you're around also a lot of people that have the same kind of mindset. You're trying to get good, clean food. And I like that.
A community like a forced community work together
Yeah.
kind of thing. It's kind of fun. Meeting with people that help load and unload stuff or whatever. That's fun. I like that about that era.
Yeah.
Uh,
And what else?
that's the main stuff.
Yeah, this is the main thing.
You can
Like,
find like organic nuts. A lot of times nuts are, especially like almonds or whatever, it's hard to find them if they don't like pasteurize them or do some kind of initial spraying, even if they're organic. But they have some available that they actually say they don't pasteurize them, they don't put anything on them. I think that's cool too.
yeah. They do have a lot, their website's really easy to navigate too. And then if you're first getting into it, it doesn't take too long to kind of like they'll send you like emails to try to help you like figure out where you're supposed to go, what you're supposed to do, when you get your cutoffs, when you have to finalize your payment. Everything is pretty straightforward, pretty simple. It's just you just gotta get kind of used to it. And then even if you show up late, they don't really seem to mind too much because they'll put your stuff
Well, that's just our
on the
pickup
side.
area.
That's
though.
all.
Okay, I was just gonna say, what if it's not universal?
It's for the most part, that's how it goes. Like they'll have your stuff set aside, or you can have even someone else come pick your stuff up if you let them know ahead of time too.
Like if your friend is going also, then you can
Yeah.
pick up stuff for your friend or whatever,
Mhm.
or just whatever. So that's cool. That's what we like about it. I'm surprised we didn't have kids swimming in the back. Sorry. We're not bad parents, just our kids are loud sometimes, and we have like that the whole day. There might be a little slither of time where we can do a video if we were going to do a video for that day, because most of the time we've just given up on it. Because as far as house maintenance, management, and children's stuff, it makes it like very little bit.
Yeah, the sliver.
A slither of time.
Oh,
Okay.
our kitty minutes are starting to come to a close. You can start to hear them in the background a little bit.
Go attend to
All
those
right.
children. Yay.